How are you doing, friends, and welcome back to Dead Cold. Now, I know it's been a long time coming. This is my first video of 2024. I know I can't believe it, but I'm out of hibernation now anyway, and I thought I'd start though with something a bit light-hearted, a bit funny, rather than being like, a bit more serious, a bit more in-depth, and an easier edit for me to try and get back into things. So I'm with my good friends from Para-letic Activities. They are from the Black Country in the Midlands, and they're a bunch of fantastic people. They really are. I've been friends with them for a long time. Please go and check them out on their podcast stuff. They also do YouTube stuff as well, but it's mainly podcast. Some hilarious paranormal podcasts that they do, and I'll leave links in the details down below for all their stuff. So I was invited by them to do the Robin Hood experience in Nottingham. Now, I've been going to Nottingham for years. I didn't even know this place was here. I have some good friends in Nottingham, and so I'll go there like a couple of times a year at least to go and see them. Didn't even know this place was here. So it sits just in the shadow of Nottingham Castle, which is literally like stone's throw from each other. So we went down to the old Jerusalem Inn first, which is a fantastic old pub. Had a couple of beers there, and we just cracked on into there. So we go in there, and the owner is quite a quirky chap, which is not a bad thing at all. I like the kind of quirky people. But as we're going around, he's giving us the whole grand tour of the place. It's like a 3-story Georgian townhouse, kind of, so to speak. There's a cellar as well, and an attic, so you could probably say it's like, it's over 5 levels. But every single level and every single room, there seems to be something that's happened or happening, that kind of thing, that kind of thing. Some kind of paranormal experience has happened in. And for me anyway, and I'm sure for the lads as well, that once people start telling you them kind of things, the alarm bell starts ringing, and it's fair play. Like it's his shop. I'm probably getting it, and it is a tourist destination as well. So I'm getting the whole tourist speak. We all are. So yeah, make of what you will. I'm not going to say the place isn't haunted, but yeah, we still had a grand old night. Really loved it, and because I've got friends in Nottingham as well, as I say, I'll probably go back in the not too distant future. So, as I say, I'll leave links for the Robin Hood experience in the description down below. So please go and check it out. It's well worth a visit. And yeah, all good. I'll see you in the video. Right, folks, we are in the Robin Hood experience. So myself, Jack, and an Orange here in this room. I will show you what's going on in the rest of the rooms as the night goes on, and I'll take some footage of the front of the house as well. But yeah, so we are going to start in this room. It's like a woodland type room. Yeah. If you ever been to the Robin Hood experience before in Nottingham, then you may know what I'm talking about. I've never been here before. None of us have been here before. We know nothing about the place whatsoever. I mean, I know we do a bit of research, but this time around I've not done anything at all because I just want everything to be a bit of a surprise. So I'm here with Para-letic Activities. I can't even say it. I couldn't even say it last time either. Para-letic Activities. Go and check them out because they are well worth it. And it's great to see them here because I haven't seen these guys for probably nearly 2 years.
It's been 2 years, hasn't it?
2 years since probably, what was it? The Guy's Cliff House or the House of Christ.
Yeah.
So it's been that long.
It's too long, Mark.
Too long.
Way too long.
Unlike me and Neil, who are too short.
Yeah.
I'm too tall.
But Jackie's way too tall. So anyway, we're going to investigate this room. The other people are in various other rooms. There's quite a tall building. There's about 6 floors here, and there's a cellar as well. So we're going to check it out, and we'll try and debunk any kind of like debunking noises that might be like that might be contaminating. Because we did hear like some noises coming from outside once or twice, and you might be able to hear other people within this building as well. Obviously, there's 3 different teams split above all the floors. So anyway, I mean, this guy in the corner here meant to be some kind of shaman. Actually got a deer's head on the top of it. So you can see that there. We've got the cargo on it. See if we can actually get it there. Yep, there's a deer's head on top of that shaman. I don't know if the deer's head is real.
What's that supposed to represent? I don't understand.
The shaman is like a natural kind of like, I don't know, almost like a magic user kind of thing. Bit like a druid, but slightly different. If anybody wants to correct me in the comments, please do so, because I'm not really up on the ins and outs of what shaman and druids do. So I apologise if I've offended anybody there.
Shamans and druids.
Shamans and druids. The only shaman I knew was back in the day, Neil. Move any mountain.
He's good. Yeah.
He's Ebenezer good.
Anybody got any beers?
That was fantastic. That's definitely going in. If any spirits would like to come around us, make their presence known, touch one of us, tug on any of our clothing, set any of the devices off. There's a REM pod down here. There's a K2 over in the corner over there. Just pointing in that direction there. Yeah, there's one just there. You can particularly see that there, but you see where the red dot is. It's a very enclosed room, so it's quite difficult to get the whole shot in. But yeah, I mean, by all means, come through the room, make your presence known if you so want to. So we've gone lights out in this small room, and what we're going to do, we're just going to be silent for a bit. I mean, we've done the calling out, so there's probably no need to call out again, really. If spirits are to be believed and they can actually hear living people, then they'll have heard us by now. Or they can maybe sense us, and if they want to come and make contact with us, then they will, if they so need it. So we'll just shut the hell up. See if anything happens.
10 minutes later.
I mean, if there are any spirits in this building at all, I mean, what do you think of people like us come to try and make contact with you? I mean, are you intelligent enough to even actually communicate with us, or are you just like echoes of the past? Do you actively seek out living people? I mean, if ghosts are to be believed, and if they are like, as the chap said at the beginning when he was talking about it, if they're just like an echo kind of thing, or like a replay of something that's happened, I would imagine that replay wouldn't be able to see anything. It's just a projection of something.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Well, that's yeah. So it's literally just something that's just constantly happening, isn't it? A replay, like you say, a replay, really.
Just like an old cassette kind of thing, or
yeah,
an old video. Well, folks, how long have we been in this room now?
Half an hour.
Half an hour or
Yeah,
so?
half an hour, yeah.
And, I mean, nothing's actually happened. I'm not going to say it isn't haunted, but I think we're going to go and group up with the other chaps, and we'll probably we'll see you in the next room.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
In a bit. So we've come up with the attic, right at the top of the building, as the attic is normally. But yeah, so we're just going to try a few things out here again. We've got the usual suspects are set up. I've got a K2 down that side of me. I'm going to point down the stairs here. I'll just point down the stairs down there, so that's my mail room there. You might see on top, or just, sorry, not on top of, but on the stairs down there, that white pod, if you want to call it that, is a movement sensor. So if anything should come up the stairs, then that light should go off. There is apparently like some child spirits that come up around here a lot. That one where you see the boy in the barrel is meant to mimic or be a, I don't know, I want to use the word portal. I'm not going to use the word portal because I'm not too sure believing it. But yeah, so that's meant to be a conjuring of the boy that is here. You can see here as well. I'll show you this name as well. Might as well show you this first in here, and then you can see what's going on. Again, more mannequins with some shady haircuts, and this guy here, who Neil thinks looks a bit like Mick Jagger. He probably looks better than Mick Jagger.
You better look it.
Poor Mick. We mean you no harm, fella. But you've had a tough life, that's for sure.
Is that a long life?
You've had a long life, yeah.
Still touring, aren't
They are.
they? Jesus. 95.
Yeah.
So that is it here. That is here at the top of the stairs. I think we are actually on the back of the building. Is this now the back of the building?
It's
Yeah. This room is towards the back of the building, whereas that way is more the front. So we may not get may not get as much contamination, but we'll see.
a lot of noise pollution.
There is a lot of noise pollution.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's just wet.
Even though it's the back of the building, there's more noise pollution at the back of the building than there is at the front of the building. So
We've got plenty of gadgets here as well. Plenty of electronics just to throw the kitchen sink at it.
That's boom just getting past.
The ghost. That's Ghost Rider.
The ghost of Michael Elphick.
God. There is zero insulation in this roof. One because it's damn cold over here, and two because you can hear everything. So we'll make a call out to the spirits within this room, within this attic area. If you can hear us at all, please feel free to come forward, make your presence known to us. We'd like very much to talk to you, communicate with you in any way possible. With devices scattered around the place, if you are able to make any of them go off, please do. We've got a movement sensor at the bottom of the stairs, just on the first turn of the landing. But if you can make that go off by coming up the stairs and past it, that would be phenomenal.
I do say there is a child spirit that roams around this room. That's actually attached to these mannequins. Mannequins.
Mannequins.
Yeah. So if you want to come near this device or go onto the landing or anything, feel free.
Is there anyone on the stairs at all? Next to that blue boy in the barrel? They could like to come our way up the stairs and interact with the device on the stairs. K2 just flickered.
it did, yeah.
Was that you Was that you manipulating the K2? Could could you go towards the green light on that black box in front of me, if you can see me? Could you make it flicker again, please? Send it up to. I'm going to ask a question then. See if you do want to manipulate that box. If you're a female spirit, could you make that go to yellow, please? If you're a male spirit, could you make that go to yellow, please? If you're a child spirit, could you make that go to yellow, please? Nothing. And I did go off though before. If there's any energies, any spirits within the vicinity that we're in at the moment, if we share the same space at this present moment in time, would you like to walk up the stairs, please? Towards me, towards my voice, to see if you can make any kind of connection with me whatsoever. That was one of the lads downstairs, coughing the lungs out. I'd be exceptionally grateful to you if you're going to make any kind of connection with us whatsoever. And it doesn't have to be through any of these devices. It could be through touching one of us, walking past us, making any kind of footstep noises. I've got to say, folks, it absolutely pongs a bit, that's for sure, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a purposeful pong.
I don't know what it is. It smells like a dirty nappy.
Makes it smell more medieval.
It probably does, to be fair. You might be able to buy the smell.
Yeah. In a container.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Nappy meal.
Nappy meal. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Talking of Happy Meals, making me hungry now. Do with McDonald's.
I tell you what, folks, this is going to be like, again, whenever I meet up with these guys, it's like, it's like an investigation like no other. But then again, some people might think, oh, they're taking the piss, but they're actually not. If spirits are to be believed, they were people at one point that would have enjoyed a laugh and a joke. So it's.
A lot of them don't want to be.
I don't think it pays to be serious all the time.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if I was to be in a room and I was a spirit and they were laughing, I think it'd make me feel at ease.
Because you're lost. If you're a spirit, you're lost, aren't you? Well, that's the whole thing, isn't it? The spirit's there just to what do you call it? Pass a message on, but to get them through the time. So I don't know if that's the way it goes.
Sitting around waiting.
Oh, these are a good laugh. Let's go in and see what they're up to, And then things start going off, don't they?
So the attic was very inactive, to be fair. I don't know where that odd little spike from the K2 came from, but probably picked up on some interference from somewhere. So we decided to go down to the dungeon room. This place is meant to be quite active, so we're told. So we set up the equipment and we start getting spikes from the K2 on the pedestal. And this is what happened.
So, folks, a change of plan. I'm going to grab my massive axe. This looks like Beardo's axe. Yeah, we're going to do a bit of this now. because we've got a few helmets, and you see all the helmets there we're going to try on as well. So you never know, might even get something with it.
Come on, interact with us.
Spirits of this room, could you interact with this black box on top of the pew, please? Well, not pew, but speaker's desk.
That's it.
That's it.
It's stronger. Keep going.
It'd be great if you could take that instead of flickering it to maybe green and yellow. Could you send it up to orange or red? Come on, show us your power. Show us what you can really do.
That's it. Take some of our energy. Jack's got loads.
I'm just going to stamp on the floor. No.
That's what I thought. I thought
No.
it might be the vibration.
I'm just wondering if it...
Yeah.
Whoa,
There you go.
that pretty much maxed out.
Can we just have that again, please? Go on. That's it. And again, and again.
Come on, build it up.
Build that up. The three of us here, come on. I'm just wondering if it... What am I saying here? What am I doing here? Come on. I'm just wondering. I was just about to say I'm going to go and see if I'll move it a little bit, but I'm not going to. I was just wondering if it's behind that.
Yeah, yeah.
What's behind there? There's something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There is an electric thing there, look. Directly below it. But it's still quite good because it started off flickering like quite...
That's pretty mad, isn't it?
I'll just move it to maybe just to the left or something. Or... Oh, what's that there on the right?
Ah,
What is that?
is that an intercom?
It looks it to me, isn't it?
Every time you're up,
Right, it's not now, but...
put it back on that.
Yeah, you're tall enough to actually see over the top.
See behind here?
Yeah.
There's loads of... I don't know if
Yeah.
you can see over there, can you?
I've got it there now.
Yeah. There's like plugs
Yeah.
and wires. And
Yeah.
I don't know whether there's something in this, personally. Let's just move it out of the way, this. Put it over there somewhere.
We've pretty much debunked that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we've got the K2s on the table there now, and there's nothing actually on there. But we just put them, as you saw there before on the footage. I'll show this footage anyway. We had it resting on there, but as you'll see, there is a load of cables, plugs, that kind of thing down the back of there. Not even too sure if this chap here might actually have something installed into them, some kind of voice activated thing. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Well, that's just the way it goes, folks. I've got to be honest. A little bit disappointed, of course, but yeah, all the cables behind the desk were setting off the K2. Quite strange that the intercom never set off the K2, but might have been unplugged. But yeah, that's it. So, onward to the cellar.
That's it. What's your head?
If we don't get nothing there, I'm going to kick off.
Oh, bastard. What's your head in here?
It's a bit down there.
Ooh.
3 blokes down a hole. What the hell are you gonna do? So we have come to the bowels of this here building. We're in this very tight. If you as Neil just mentioned, if you are claustrophobic, you are screwed in here. Because it is very, very tight. I mean, I'll just quickly show you what's actually in here. We come down these stairs. come down these dugout steps. But you do find this a lot in Nottingham, because this the stone is so soft. People that used to own these properties would just take it upon themselves to dig everything out. You can see this. It's very. I mean,
What is it, like sandstone?
It's like sandstone, and that's all it is. Sandstone, I think.
Yeah.
It's not even lime.
Grit. Yeah, yeah.
It is.
Look how, you chip at that even with your finger.
Yeah.
There's a dead bird down here. That's obviously couldn't escape. Even he couldn't get out.
Couldn't get out.
No way.
Is it no, it's not a dead bird. It looks like a dream catcher.
Oh, what?
Someone's done some incantation stuff down here, haven't they?
This is a dream catcher.
Yeah. Burnt a
I thought
dream
it was a
catcher.
dead bird.
It's definitely got feathers, but it ain't no bird. But
I feel better now.
but that is the stamp. I mean, that is it. So just round the corner, there's Neil, there's Jack, and I've just blinded them. And there is some a hole down there where people have been lighting some candles, be doing some kind of ritual. I don't know. But that is this little hole here. Now you can see up my nose.
So if there's any energies with us in this building, can you make yourself known, please? Either by scratching or tapping or speaking through one of the devices that we've got. This little black box here will bring up words, so if you say a word, it will bring it up on the screen. We've got another device behind us,
Mail ram.
which again, if you go near it, it'll light up. Even though we're in the basement or the cellar, there's still noise pollution that you can actually hear from the road and people upstairs walking about.
I don't know if it's because we're underground. My head is just buzzing.
It's probably because we're in such a good tight
Yeah.
and close space, and you've got no ventilation. And like what do you call it? It's like when you climb a mountain, the less oxygen and everything else. You know what I mean? So the further you go down, and it is very, very enclosed here, I must admit.
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to. I brought down something I haven't used for quite some time. Brought down the Honeytone amp, and I've attached it up to the SB7 Spirit Box. So I might give this a whirl down here. I know a lot of people don't like it, and again, it's just like it's cycling radio waves. It could pick up anything, but we'll give it a whirl. As it's been a very quiet night so far, so we'll try anything really. Well, folks, I went through this footage several times and I got absolutely nothing whatsoever. It was a very, very quiet session. Well, noisy but quiet. But yeah, so I'll spare you the bother of listening to it, and let's move on. I mean, I don't know if it's just me. I mean, obviously other people that come here might get something entirely different. I mean, you've had a few words out of that thing, haven't you?
I mean, that just makes no sense whatsoever.
Try again, open the door, and sank.
Sank?
Yeah.
So that's related, isn't it?
Is it? But I mean, is this going to all of a sudden start filling up?
That water, I went to the loo earlier on, didn't it? And started dripping down here.
If you do open the door on a ship, you will sink, will you?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very nice place to come, and it's a very quirky place indeed. So if you're ever in Nottingham, obviously just come by and look in, because it's full of interesting kinds of bits of history and it's still been good to be here. Don't get me wrong, it's been good. But I think we've obviously had a very quiet night. We've debunked a few things.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. As paranormal activity is a very, very rare thing as far as I'm concerned. So, folks, we've had a good time down here anyway. It's nice to get down to these little places, see what the place is all about. But we're going to head back up and see John and the rest of the guys. Well, folks, we made it back up to the base room here. You can see the very colourful walls. But John and Luke and the rest of the guys had a very, very quiet night as well. So I think we're about to wrap it up. Are we all in?
Yep.
Yes, we are. So as you can see, we're a fantastic time, folks, here at the Robin Hood experience.
Yep.
But if you're ever in town in Nottingham, please come and check it out. It's been absolutely fantastic to see these gentlemen again. Obviously, I've met two new chaps there, never knew before.
Two Jacks.
Two Jacks. Now I know 3 Jacks. Fantastic to see John, Luke, and Orange again, and of course Jack, who I met before.
What a close pal.
But yeah, let's not make it as long next time, I think.
No.
Because it's been nearly 2 years.
No. Well, we're thinking of Woodchester in January.
Oh yes. In January.
Not again.
Freeze the balls of a brass monkey, that will.
No, yeah. It's the coldest place on earth. Not even David Asperger there.
Cold thinking about it.
So yeah, so if you enjoyed this, folks, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please check out Para-letic Activities. I can never say that off the first belt. Para-letic Activities on their podcast.
That's easy for you to say, Mark.
Check it out.
It's easy for you to say.
And on that bombshell, folks, let's go. Let's get out of here.
You'll differ us, I can tell you that.